Hi, welcome to another World Cup match. I'll just tell it to get started. So this is round 2 of Swiss. Um, it is Hungapore playing Phoenix against Spain playing Crab. I had a quick look at the decks. The Crab deck is, just the Crab deck. Nothing to say really. And then Nix is playing the Nix play experience, which consists of Fushicho in charge, but also backhanded compliments, 3 Maze of Illusion. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't have any bustling academies, because I think that card is a pretty Nix play experience myself, but um, let's see. Fast and Furious. So a Shuichi against a Scholar. We see a Shrine Maiden. Picks up Oracle of Stone and discards Contingency Plan and Censure. Okay. So turn 1, bid 1 from Phoenix. Interesting. At the Crab bid only 3 as well, so he's on 8 honor. Shrine Maiden goes Earth. Shuichi just defends. Do we see a mountain? No. Oh, there we go. There's the first maze. Let's see what side the coin lands on. Oh, wrong. Wrong. Bow in this order. Damn. Not bad. So wins Earth. Gets a Bonsai. And it's already 6 against 6 in cards with the Shrine Maiden and the Earth Ring. Even though he bid 1. So Crab passes Conflict, and then the student is going in and upholding for air. Favorable ground to stop the unopposed. Ooh, and then a Talisman. I don't think Nyx is playing any attachment control, so I guess it will stay around. Use his own favorable ground to deny the Shameful. So pretty good first turn for Felix. I think he's getting the favor. He got him down to 8 honor, 5 cards in hand. He does have that Talisman on the board though, which you have to imagine is going to stay forever. So that will make it a bit awkward to attack. You can attack the upholding and then the Crab can take it to Shameful, I guess, or somewhere else. So Nyx kept this Hantai 38. Let's see if he plays it. Meanwhile, Crab got some Witch Hunters. No characters to sacrifice though. The Iron Mine doesn't do that much this turn either. Does he play the Emperor or not? Nope, going for Uona instead. That's fair enough, because he has that Maze of Illusion in his discard, so he can play it with Stronghold, bow someone, potentially bow another one. And the rules got changed at some point. Now you can first you do the Maze of Illusion, so you see if it works or not. And if it doesn't work, then after that you can still use Uona to bow them anyway. So Crab's attack is on meditations, maybe trying to get rid of the Emperor, and there's the maze from the discard pile. Number 2. Ah, the Crab got it right this time. So the maze does not go off. And he doesn't use Uona? Or I'm not sure why. Maybe he wants the meditations to break. Choose a non-unique participating character. Yeah, he definitely could have bought it. I'm not sure why he didn't. Oh, he wants to play a cloud on it and then bow it. Alright. There's a Wayfinder, sees before the throne. Can draw some cards from the Oracle of Stone. Probably put some spells in the discard pile. They're playing quite fast, which is nice. You don't have to wait around to see what the play is. So Nyx discards Mark of Shame and Charge actually, so no spells. And Kaikou discards Jade Tetsuo and Banzai. Fair enough. Oh, he tries to assassinate the Wayfinder, but the Iron Mine was showing, so I'm not sure about that. Maybe he wants to go Void and get rid of Shuichi, hope there's no more saves. Or maybe he didn't see it, I'm not sure. It's not the worst play, right? He doesn't need the honor anyway. So Water bows to Naive Student and Crab gets a keeper. Not too bad. So even though he hit this maze on turn 1, Nyx is kind of looking behind on board a bit. I guess it's normal for a disorder focused deck. And with Imperial Palace showing, he probably is not getting favored this turn, so I don't think the Emperor is coming out to play this game. So Shuichi defends, gets another Fate. Pretty good character if you ask me. You get a Fate back for every turn he's in play. Covert 3/3. The 2 glory is not great in this case. Talisman to go to Garden, huh? I wonder if he really needs that Fate for something, because it seems nice to go to Shameful Display, right? You can honor your Shuichi back up. Another Shrine Maiden draws 1 card, Display of Power, discard, Sneak and Charge. That's 2 charges gone. I guess he didn't find Twist Joe anyway, so doesn't really care about it. Wins Air 3/3, that's down to 7 honor. Still a reasonable amount for now. The thing is that the Crab player is not really making any progress toward winning either. Right? His board is looking good, but he hasn't broken any provinces. And he won't this turn either. He's not close to winning by disorder either, so Jade Tetsubo on the keeper, and that's funny. There's a Mystic on the field though. I don't know about that. Maybe he didn't see the Mystic. It seems a bit expensive, right? You pay 2 Fate just to get your Tetsuba discarded. He does win the conflict with the Katana, okay. The Mystic would have been used anyway to get rid of the Talisman or something, but... maybe he did plan that. Alright, what do we have? Another Mia Mystic. Ooh, that's quite good. Quite nice. And some cheap guys. A library seems strong. The grab gets another keeper. The third Witch Hunter and Kudaka. He chooses to buy Kudaka over the Witch Hunter. I suppose she is not unique, so she can't be bowed by Uona. That's definitely an upside. And the airing is likely to be contested anyway, so maybe you can get some card draw out of that. Ten Fate now for Phoenix, but he's playing Keeper of Air, so that means he doesn't have 5 fires for sure. Going fire, it had to fight on it. Seems good. So I'm not sure. Let me know what you think if you're in the chat. Should the crab be like pushing for breaks, or can he win by like stalling out the game, having a large board, and then winning all the conflicts basically? Because this is not a Scorpion deck, right? So there's no City of the Open Hand. There's no really like unavoidable honor loss that's going to drag him down. But he's not gaining any other either, so like most of the turns he will probably go down in honor. And eventually he will get within range of the backhanded compliments. Going for political, looks like. He knows where before the throne is, so he could attack that. Or meditations with these guys without fate. So military, earth, covert. Do we see another maze? No, just pass. Shuichi gets another fate. Maybe display of power? He drew it off the maiden, so yeah. Display for Earth is kind of fine, I think, most of the time. In this case, there's the Imperial Palace, so it's not really helping with favor at all. Which is one of the things that it most of the time does help you with, but like if you get the Earth Ring instead of your opponent, that's a kind of a 4-card difference, right? Scars of Watch Commander at random. I wonder if he could have played that beforehand. Maybe his other cards are better. I believe the current score in this match is 1-0 to Hungapore. They won a Crane against Lion match. I think that's the only one that has been played so far. Hungapore, I think, going undefeated against last year's champions Sweden in the first round, so impressive showing there. Definitely a team to look out for. So the talisman goes to Shameful. Oh, I had another Watch Commander, okay. That seems pretty good then, to lose one to Earth. So Shameful gets used. He hasn't used Kyuden Isawa yet. I wonder what he will... I guess there's no good spells really. There's just this Oracle of Stone, which you can do, and it helps you find backhand complements and stuff like that, but the crab also has only 2 cards, so like giving them more draws and filtering is not the best. Oh, we see, I think, the third display of power. Or is this... No, it's just the second one. To steal the airing, classic. Mystic discards the Watch Commander. Oh, the crab has to pass, so he doesn't have any more saves. That is bad news. That means the Shuichi with the talisman is gone. The Witch Hunter is around for just one more turn. It's clouded anyway, I guess, but... When your crab characters are leaving play on turn 3, I think... I don't know, I think you're kind of doing it wrong. He couldn't have changed anything, obviously. He couldn't bid higher, so... It was just a bit unlucky maybe to not have saves. He only found the one iron mine, looks like. Ooh, a Shuchizuki, that could be very good in this 1-bid situation. Getting an extra card with filtering every turn is just amazing. And Nyx has played an assassination. I'm assuming he only plays 1. Let's make sure. 2 assassination actually. He might have the second one. That would be really strong on this 3 Fate Yuzuki. I tried some games myself where out of a Crane deck you play the discard stuff like the Letter from the Daimyo, Spice Accord, Paragon of Grace to like for the crab matchup to stop them having any cards. But the problem is they will just draw Spyglass, they will draw Shrewd Yuzuki at some point, and then even if they don't have any honor they will just draw, you know, like up to... I guess the maximum they could get is like 10 cards a turn, but normally it's like 3 or 4 cards against your 1 if you're both forced to bid 1, and then, you know, you just lose that game. So it's going alright for Nyx so far though. Only 2 cards for grab. The Yuzuki will definitely draw a bunch though. It doesn't look like he has the assassination because he would surely have just fired it immediately, right? He defended with skill 4, so it was not dangerous for Defend Your Honor at that point. Alright, 2 keepers for Crab. After Court Games makes Tsukune 0-0. He didn't have that many cards, so maybe it was fair enough to put her in political conflict. I don't know. Oh, the Dreamer was on water as well, but he didn't defend with it, so now it's just a 1. Attacking for 1, alright. I guess Crab was attacking water for 3, so if he defends with a Dreamer, it's just 3-3. Doesn't really help you to defend that either. Maybe a different ring would have been better to pick with a Dreamer. I don't know. There's the Yuzuki to look at 2 cards. Still just 3 against 9 though, but the Crab's on 7 Fate now from all this Gardens and Shuichi and stuff like that. And support is looking pretty healthy. Wins this conflict. We might get to the point soon where the Crab board is so good that he just cannot lose conflicts. And at that point I don't think Phoenix can dishonor him at all. Going for a new province looks like. What's the worst that could happen? It is Pilgrimage. Okay, he's attacking for 5 anyway. Ooh, Mark of Shame to dishonor Kudaka twice. Takes him down to 3. And that's it. So I'm not sure about going for a new province there. It was 50-50 to be... Ooh, I can swim as well. Ooh, he did bid 2 at the start. So he probably had it already and just bid 2 on draw to enable that. It's just a 1x in the deck, I think, but quite effective. Ooh, that hurts. That's an honor as well. Down to 5. I wonder what Phoenix will do with the firing. Do you honor your Tsukune back up, or do you dishonor the Witch Hunter to drain another honor? So this turn he's doing the Oracle of Stone, alright. Let's see what they get rid of. I think there's no other spells, really. No, nothing else for KI. So Crab discards double Defend Your Honor, and Nyx discards a Censure. He doesn't have the favor anyway, and the Goblin Sneak. And then we see another Cloud for Tsukune. That's good. I have to say, with so few cards, the Crab really has what he needs, but I guess Nyx has been helping him with that, with the Oracle of Stone. Like, it's quite likely that Crab drew that Cloud from the Oracle of Stone, which is kind of why Well, it's the big downside, I guess, of Oracle, that you're giving your opponent so many options. So no rings at the end of the phase. What do we have? A new Shuichi, another Witch Hunter. And on the other side, a new Yuona. Ooh, that's pretty good. She can only bow non-unique, so it won't help against Shuichi, but you empower the Shujizuki or the Keepers. Asako Diplomat as well. That's a card you don't see much anymore. From core, it is a 1/2 for 2 courtier reaction. After this character wins a conflict, choose a character, honor or dishonor that character. It's not a Shugenja, so it's normally not played, I guess. And having to win a conflict is not great on your reactions. But if it happens, then honor or dishonor a character is quite strong. So Dreamer on fire. And it looks like he will attack for 0 with Tsukune. Maybe through court games. Nick's got another library, so that's quite good for him to draw 2 instead of 1. Kaikou at this same time has the Shujizuki, which is, you know, better, but still down 3 to 9 on cards. He did get 1 break in the meantime, but is it going to be fast enough? Like, can he either get a large enough board that he cannot lose conflicts, or can he just get enough breaks before the dishonor takes over? There's only 13 cards left in Phoenix deck, so you have to think he has like 2 or 3 complements, right? Okay, Crab Defense gets a card. That's about it. Go for air himself. Make sure there's no defenders. He's attacking for exactly 5 though on the pilgrimage, so let's see what the last face down province is for Nyx. Rally's on the box probably, so then there's Meditations is broken, so I guess an Upholding Authority is this 4th one. Yeah, okay. I mean, I actually don't really want to attack that either. Shrine Maiden at home. Draws against the wave and discard Mark of Shame and For Shame. So it's 3 Shrine Maiden, 3 draw this game. I think he doesn't play that many spells though, so seems about average. Still an amazing card when you draw 1 off it every time. Yeah, so now Uona just bows the Keeper. Let's see if he has any more boosts. The bow is kind of on board, right? So alright, he just goes home with favorable ground. Using favorable ground on these characters with covert so that you can attack with him and covert again is really nice. See, Court games on the keeper to drain one more honor. And airing is cancelled. Yeah, I'm not sure about that attack. Like, if you were going to Pharaoh Ground home, then why did you take the airing off the table? The Dreamer is on fire as well, so... And it had a fate, which air didn't. So maybe it could have been nicer to just take fire. In that case, Nyx could go air, but either of these swings cost you 1 honor if he wins it. He goes at Appalling Authority for 4, so... I would be tempted to let it break, I think. I guess you would have to go unopposed for that, and then you're really getting dangerously low on honor. But then if you let it break, you do see his entire hand, and you can discard the backhand compliments, so... He doesn't have any fate either, so he can't play a conflict character. So he just defends for 4, stronghold. Oh, and Nyx uses against waves to bow the Steadfast Witch Hunter, so he wants to break the upholding? Maybe he can just kill him with the firing and this charge Asako Diplomat. So if this wins a conflict, that will dishonor someone. Oh, it doesn't play anything else. So I guess we will see what his hand is. Oh. He wanted to play more actions. That's not good. Alright, Kaikou says just play it manually. That's nice. 3 backhand compliments, yeah. Yeah. So that will take crab to 2, and then double dishonor takes him to 0. There's no more airing on the board. I think that's just game, unless he can cancel 1 or something. Oh, he does find the last adventure honor. Okay, so he looks like he will go to 1. And Nyx will have no more cards in his hand after the upholding, because he has 1 left right now. So he loses the last card, which was Spies at Court, breaks upholding. Both the keepers now dishonored, and Fire will get another one. Nothing without fate left though, so... It looks like Kaikou will live for this turn. and then next turn be on 1. I don't think he can get out of this though. Like he only has 1 break, so he is just ages away from winning in whatever way. Which I think is often the problem with very hard disordered decks like this. You kind of have to win fast, but also you can't, because their cards really punish you for overextending. So if you go for breaks, then they will get you with like Maze of Illusion in this case, or Display of Powers, things like that. And if you don't, then you're not making any progress towards victory really, and your honor will go down. Like you cannot prevent that from happening. No cards left though for Phoenix, so he will draw 2 with the library. All the complements are gone, so as well as his contingency plan. Let's see if he has anything left that could just be straight dishonor. 1 contingency plan, that's gone. There's the Maze of Illusions, there's 2 left in the deck. Mark of Shame. I think there's 1 Mark of Shame in here. Yeah, 2 in the discard pile, so 1 in the deck. And then 2 Maze of Illusion. Some Goblin Sneaks, I think. Maybe 1 Cloud. Possibly some Censures. Yeah, 2 Censure left in the deck. So he's basically just looking to either Maze or Mark of Shame someone, I guess. There is 1 Display of Power left as well, right? Yeah, 2 used. So if you go for air, then you are really risking just losing, but I think it might still be the right play if you are the crab in this situation. Right, you sort of have to win an airing at some point, and he only has 2 out of the 10 cards, so odds are he doesn't have Display of Power. We see another Asako Diplomat come out, a Solemn Scholar. Another Yazuki is quite good. I think we have seen 0 Spyglass so far this game. Yeah, that's really unfortunate for the crab. I feel like it's a critical card, especially in games like this, where you don't draw that many off bits. Every game gets a lot easier if you just draw 2 or 3 Spyglass by turn 2, you know, but games like this especially, a lot of spectators. Maybe their team's playing along. Six cards for crab. Let's have a look at what he has left. They're taking a minute anyway, so Defend Your Honor are gone. There should be 2 Wayfinder left, 3 Spyglass, 1 Talisman. 2 Tetsubos are gone, that's probably all of them. No, there's 3, so 1 left. I think 1 Watch Commander left. We haven't seen any Fight On, Rebuild, or Mountain, I don't think. No, so quite likely to have some of those. Anything useful to rebuild? Favorable Ground, Iron Mine, pretty good. Alright, I think this game is not over quite yet. There's a Spyglass, finally. Maybe another one? No, just the one. Interesting. So he does go for air, but just with this one Yuzuki, so only for 4. I'm not sure about that because the Dreamer is on air, so if Nyx doesn't have display, he can just defend it. And if he does, then you die, right? And it's on before the throne as well, so if Nyx can just boost this Yazuki by 1, then the interrupt will happen before the ring, and then Crab is also dead. He might still have... No, he probably doesn't play Ornate Fence, right? Maybe the Crab figured out that it is impossible for Phoenix to boost him at all. I think that might be the case. You don't have fans in here, so... Seems like he will defend, so no display drawn then. Defense for 5. I'm not sure why the Tsukune is in there. Yasuki draws another card. Maybe now he has the Spyglass. Oh no, Court Games to Honor. That seems good. How many of those does Phoenix have left? 2 in the deck, I think. Oh, there's a Maze. That's really nasty because it will bow him regardless with Uona. And he can play it again later with Kyurinisawa. Guessed wrong, so you get dishonored as well. Nice. So Nyx wins the airing, Asako Diplomat dishonors another guy. Not looking great. There's a reprieve on the dishonored Yasuki, okay. Just in case of assassinate, I guess. Let's see if those last 5 cards can help him at all. So military earth, just 1 character. Everything's quite good though. Saving the Witch Hunter for the attack looks like. Maybe he wants to do a fire. Well, this Tsukune really got bricked by a Court Games and a Cloud to Mind, huh? Not doing anything anymore. Only Shuichi defense, so just stopping the unpost maybe. Or does he have... Oh, he has a Talisman. That is quite good. He can go to Shameful and re-honor some of his guys. And then he's winning the conflict as well. Do we see another maze? Or will he save it for later? He hasn't used the Oona yet, so it's kind of better to save the maze for a different conflict when there's a non-unique crab character in there, so you can bow them regardless of whether the maze succeeds or not. Yeah, okay, he gives this one up. And Kaikou will go for fire. Let's get another Dishonor token off of there, maybe. With both characters, I mean, you want the Yuzuki to go into a conflict so he can use his ability, right? So if he leaves the Yuzuki at home, then Nyx can just pass conflict, deny the card draw. But this way he is sort of risking an unopposed, but he must have a fight on in his hand. So he can fight on the Yuzuki with Spyglass, draw another card. So now it's Kyuri Nisawa for Maze of Illusion. He does guess right, but Oona still happens to Path Witch Hunter. Plays a Wayfinder to get the ring. He can honor that Wayfinder as well to gain 1 honor. Phoenix down to 4 as well. Maybe dishonoring the Phoenix is an out. He does have 2 dishonored characters as well. Has to play fight on basically. Or I guess another Wayfinder, but yeah, there's the fight on, draw another card. Quite tense game at this point. I could see it going either way. The crab is still up cards, and he has these Yuzukis and the Spyglass now just happily drawing away. All the backhanded compliments are gone. 2 honor though. Look at that, double library and the storehouse on the Broken Province. And a decent buy in the 4th slot. That's good flips. On the other side we see the 3rd Yuzuki A duplicate for Shuichi, a Vanguard Warrior to save someone. Also not bad. This Ujina with the Void Ring is a real threat though. You might be able to rebuild an Iron Mine, I guess. Or have another reprieve. So Nyx draws 4 cards against 1 for now, but there's 3 or 4 more draws on the board waiting to happen this turn. Ooh, there's the second Spyglass. I think this means maybe Phoenix now is the one who has to find a way to win fast. Because that talisman is going to bring someone to a shameful display every turn, get an honor. There should be some court games left, I think, for Phoenix. Yeah, only 1 used, so 2 court games, 1 display of power, 2 censure, I think, which are, oh no, there's 2 in here, so 1 censure, which is dead. 1 goblin sneak left. There is a court games. Yeah, going to shameful, we'll just remove the dishonor again. Oh, there's the 3rd maze. Oh, and it hits this time. Ooh. That is an extra dishonor. Maybe he will use the shameful on the Vanguard Warrior even, just to... Yeah, he will. Just to try and stay afloat. There's a mountain that's not full. All these mountain and Phaeton basically also say draw a card because he has the spyglasses. Pretty good. And he has, I think that's the 3rd cloud for Ujina. Or just the 2nd one. I wonder if he fired the backhanded compliments a bit early, maybe? He had to if he attacked the upholding authority, but I don't know, maybe otherwise the crab would just have more honor left, right? And if he didn't draw that 3rd defend your honor, then it would have been lethal as well. I think at this point there's just no reach in the Phoenix deck to do anything. White games for honor, breaking upholding at the moment. Can't do anything about that. Went for water, it had 2 fate, seems good, and it's also not that bad if this gets display of power. He does display it. So we see Fight On, Wayfinder, Ornate Fan, Rebuild, Reprieve. That's a strong hand. What does he take? Rebuild, yeah. I was going to say the rebuild is just a free save, so I guess it has to go. This is probably the last attempt for Phoenix, right? He will try to maze the Shuichi. Well, I guess he only takes crap to 1 honor if he wins the airing, but... the Shuichi had the mountain on him maybe, or not? Yeah, Kai Shuichi has mountain, does not fall on him, so... if the maze misses, then Shuichi can attack for... well, for unopposed, doesn't really matter what ring. That might be the end. Oh, he played a Wayfinder without Fate on it as well, and now that's getting mazed. So, let's see if he can guess. If he doesn't, he still has the reprieve to save it for 1 turn, right? Oh, it does hit. Damn. So that's 6 of them, I think. Was it 3-3 hit miss, or maybe 4 hits 2 miss? I'm not sure. Vanguard Warrior to Fate the Wayfinder, okay. Fight on to shoot Yuzuki, just to draw a card. Well, and get some skill in the conflict, I guess. He really wants to win this airing. Crab box for +2. For shame, bows Shuichi. Anything left? No, that's it. So Nyx will take this airing. Probably... Can he steal one? Dishonors the Witch Hunter with the Saku Diplomat. And he does steal 1 honor. So now... yeah, Crab can reprieve that for this turn. Next turn he's looking quite bad though. But is 4 honor enough to survive? He's gonna lose 2. Alright, he can't attack anymore because the Shuichi was bowed by for shame. So back to 1 honor again. 1 against 2. Two dishonored characters leaving play as well for Crab. Phoenix gets another Asako Diplomat, keeps 2 libraries. I'm not sure about that. I guess it depends what the 4 cards are that are left. I don't know exactly. Maybe 1 more Court Games is out there somewhere. A Goblin Sneak. I think a censure, I don't know. I'm not going to find out exactly what's left. But and on the other side we see Hida Kisada with 2 Fate. Okay. Turn 8. All the display of power are gone though, so maybe Crab can just do air with a lot of people. Kaikou is the first player as well, so his characters will leave play first. So if it gets to the Fate phase, then I think he is sort of dead. Does have the 3rd Spyglass, so he will draw all of his deck basically. Maybe he's fine then actually. He has 2 rebuilds in his deck, so he could potentially survive the Fate phase as well. Does go for air. How many characters? Just the 2. So attacking for 8. Triple Spyglass. That's what I like to see. Looks like defending for 8 as well. So Kyudnisawa for Kisada. Then Shujizuki happens, draw another card. Yeah, he definitely will. Well, I guess he probably shouldn't draw his whole deck because then he will lose 5 honor too quickly. There's another for shame on Shuichi. Oh, Ornate Fan on the Izuki. He might still be able to win the air. Double Ornate Fan. And next passes, so Crab will get the airing. Oh, it's on Pilgrimage though, so... yeah, I'm not sure about those fans. It's just the 1 glory for the ring, right? But he has a palace, so does he really need that? I'm not sure. There's the last sneak. Oh boy, it's basically... he's looking for saves, right? For these Dishonored characters. There's 2 reprieves in the bin and 1 rebuild. So 1 reprieve, 2 rebuild left in deck. He basically has to draw them without drawing too many cards, because if he shuffles then he's dead. For sure. At this point I think all the cards are things that he put on the bottom of the deck as well with Shuchizuki's. So theoretically I think he should know exactly what's left in his deck and the order of the cards. Okay, next pass their conflict. And then it's Kisada's turn to come in. Oh, of course, the other conflict had the 2 Asako diplomats, that's why the fans are played. If you let them win conflicts, they dishonor someone, so that was a good find, the 2 fans. Just defends with both. Puts another dishonor token. I think that might be it. If he drew 2 saves. Yeah, there's reprieve, rebuild. So the crab characters will not leave play. The Phoenix ones do. I think that's GG. Yep. Wow. You pull it out by dishonor in the end. Huh, interesting games. He was on 1 honor for 2 entire turns, but finally... I mean, the saves prevented him from losing in the end, but I think it was really the triple shoot Yuzuki having so much card filtering, and then the spyglasses finally showed up to draw a lot of cards. Alright. So that makes it 1-1 in this series, I believe. Thanks for watching. I might see you later. Bye.